Ladies and gentlemen, we next turn our attention to the heavyweight ranks of glory and about scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. This next man comes from great fight pedigree, from a boxing father, and will make his glory debut tonight in Rotterdam. Here is Raul Catinas.
Come and win or lose.
Set to make his seventh glory start, he travels from the south of France. Here is Nordine Mahieddine.
Nordine Mahieddine. And Joe, I thought you hit it right on the number earlier when you said he looks like a heavyweight, but he fights like a lightweight.
Yeah, and he just moves really well, great combinations. And you're going to see in his corner, in his last few fights, he never had a team. He was looking for a coach, and where does he end up? SB Gym with Badr Hari, Jafar Wilness. So he's got a huge camp, a lot of confidence going into this fight.
Not many better sparring partners in the world than Badr Hari. So the heavy hitter Hari prepares him for the heavy hitting Catinas here tonight. Here's our tail of the tape from the heavyweight division. Nordine Mahieddine, 238 pounds, 6'2" with a 78-inch reach. He's taller and longer, but Catinas is heavier by 12 pounds. He weighed in just over 250.
Professional experience, the edge going to Catinas. However, Mahieddine has been more active recently, so Catinas said, I know Mahieddin's more active, but guess what? I got the power, and you can see 80% knockout ratio for Catinas. Keys to glory for these gentlemen, as we mentioned, Mahieddine, that lightweight movement he has, but he also has very good output in combinations, and he does well when he hits the body, hits the legs, and change things up. But Catinas, no surprise, forward pressure, good power punches, and ultimately he mixes in his low kicks when he can.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this heavyweight matchup scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He became the youngest professional heavyweight in Romania at the age of 21. As a professional, 41 wins with just 6 losses. 33 of those wins have come by way of knockout. He makes his glory debut tonight. Standing 6 feet even, 1.83 meters, he weighed in at 250.7 pounds, 113.7 kilos. He fights out of Romania. He is Raul Iron Catinas. His opponent fighting out of the white corner, winner of 3 of his last 4, including a split decision win in the heavyweight tournament. His record stands at 26 wins with 10 losses, 12 of those wins by way of knockout. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, he weighed in officially at 238.1 pounds and even 108 kilograms. He fights tonight out of Marseille, France, by way of Algeria. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Nordine Mahieddine. Once again, the referee in charge, Michaela Kovakova.
Stand back. Follow the goalie rules and be fair play. Stand back, guys. Thank you, sir.
Boy, Catinas is riled up. Look at him like a caged animal, banging his gloves together. He is ready to unload.
Judge, time. Fight!
And here we go. Scheduled for 3 rounds. It may not go that long. Nordine Mahieddine fighting out of France in the white gloves. Catinas from Romania in the black. Catinas will just try and get inside and hammer away.
Yep, right now he's just feeling out the ring, trying to cut it off. Against a movement fighter, you want to keep them against the ropes and in these corners. But beautiful combination work. You got to rip the body, go back to the head, being the shorter fighter on the inside.
Probably see some similarities between Catlin Morisanu and Catinas, another Romanian kickboxer.
Yeah, I mean, both big, heavy hooks, just like that. That's a nasty overhand right. But look at Mahieddine, calm, relaxed.
I mean, he's fought Plazabot. That guy can hit just as hard as Catinas.
Yeah, well, the big difference you see already was Catinas, that jab, one big punch, you know? He sets up the big power, but look at that volume already from Mahieddine. Hit, move, touch, play, mixes kicks in.
And Catinas told us, listen, I know I've got a cardio problem, so the longer this fight goes, the better, most likely, for Mahieddine. Oh, overhand right scores, but shaking it off is Mahieddine.
Yeah, I really like Catinas' inside boxing because he follows that overhand right with good left rights to the body. So level changing and overhands go hand in hand. Oh, the shoe shine, waiting for that upstairs punch.
But Catinas cannot keep this pace for 3 rounds, can he?
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, it takes... I think he's content trying in that as best as he can in this first.
He says no to Mahieddine. Oh, a high kick from the big fella, and then downstairs. Nice right hand to the body. Boy, Michaela Kovakova, our referee's got her hands full.
Oh, yeah.
She looks about 3 feet shorter than these guys.
Oh, nice stance switch from Mahieddine, getting fancy.
So technically gifted is the French fighter.
I think Mahieddine opened up his shin. His right shin looks like it's split open. Yeah, Mahieddin's right shin is busted open.
Stop! 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 Time. White corner. White corner. Doctor!
See how bad this is.
Doctor! Time. Stop.
Yeah, you can see it's pretty banged up, but you know Mahieddin's a fighter. If anything, he'll just switch stances and not use it.
You can see on his face, he's hurt.
I bet you he doesn't feel it. He's just worried it's going to be stopped. You know, Mahieddine was throwing some big kicks. Maybe it was off the elbow. You know, elbows are sharp. It's either two ways, either from a checked kick hitting the knee or most likely an elbow off a body kick.
Either way, we will continue here. Crowd appreciates that. 20 seconds to go here in round number 1.
Yeah, come on. A little cut on your shin ain't going to stop Mahieddine. No way.
Catinas needs to win this first round, and that'll help that right hand, but here comes Mahieddine.
Yeah, that Catinas power is real. I watched it for many years on tape, but seeing it live is pretty impressive. But even more impressive is Mahieddin's combination work.
Time is over.
First, we're going to talk about Nordine Mahieddine. Parents from Algeria, born in Marseille, France. Biggest assets, as you can see, in his speed and his flexibility. You'll see sometimes he'll throw head kicks from almost clinch range. He's that flexible and mobile.
Raul Catinas making his glory debut. His signature trike, as he described it to us, heavy bomb right hook.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and all he does is eat, train, sleep, repeat. You could say that pretty much about every fighter on Glory's roster.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't live that way, Todd?
I do the eating part.
And the sleeping.
Not so good over here in Netherlands. I'm having a hard time. I'm so excited to be back in front of a live audience again.
Stand back, please. Stand back, please.
You could see in the corner of Mahieddine, they wanted him to be more active.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Saeed from SB Gym, man, he's done some great things at his camp. He's brought in some big heavyweights. He's got some world champions in other, weight classes. It's going to be one of the top gyms in Holland very soon, maybe around the world.
Swelling around the left eye of Catinas. who's trying to close the distance. And when he does, he gets met with a flurry from Nordine.
Yeah, that right hand from Catinas landed in that little break.
Break. Stand back.
Whoa. He threw that hand almost from behind
Stand
him.
back, fighters. Fight.
You just wonder how much gas will be left in the tank for Catinas come the third round.
Yeah, you can already see Catinas after he throws that big bomb right hand, he kind of clinches up right after.
You saw Jafar Wilness in the corner, one of Nordine's sparring partners, former heavyweight contender here at Glory.
I'm pretty sure Mahieddin's main training partners were Jafar Wilness and Badr Hari.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Hey, Wilness can take a shot, I'll tell you that. He can spar with you all night long.
Oh, yeah.
Good uppercut.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can already see the combination work from Catinas has slowed down. They're now single shots. That first round, we've seen a little bit more body ripping, 3-4 punch combinations. That's better.
Nice uppercut from Catinas.
Don't
Like
push.
we've seen in the past, Mahieddine has a hell of a chin. Boy, he's starting to pick him apart.
Yeah, and he's attacking the back leg as well with a switch kick.
Stand back. Fighters, stand back.
That's
stand back.
very difficult to do.
All it takes, though, is one punch from Catinas.
Pick up.
There's a high kick.
I like Mahieddine continually chopping at the legs.
Stand back. Fight.
I think that's been using those punches. Those knees are nice, but chopping those legs, yep. And the thing is, he's only got one leg to chop with. He can't even use the right side.
Here are the first round scores.
Pick
One
up.
judge gave it to
Fighters,
Catinas.
fight.
The other 4 giving it to Mahieddine, who's having a good round 2 as well.
And you have now, you know, Catinas going as a southpaw. Something might be hurt.
Stand back.
Right now he's in a little bit more of a square stance, but see those low kicks adding up. Every time Catinas eats one of those Mahieddine left low kicks, he kind of goes like stiff-legged a bit for a second. But that's what you got to do, lay on him. He's got to lay on Mahieddine, slow him down. You know, in this second round here, there's a nice right uppercut, left hook from Catinas. Probably his best strike in that round. Mixing things up, but ultimately, I'm really liking those left low kicks from Mahieddine. They're hurting well. He's mixing his punches to set them up. He's getting some last-minute encouragement from Coach Saeed.
Yes, because this low kick is hurting. Yeah.
Hello to Stephanie, one of our 3 Glory girls here in Rotterdam for this massive event. The corner of Mahieddine keeps saying, "Why are you waiting?"
Stand back.
Saeed keeps telling him, "Why are you waiting?"
Yeah, I guess he just wants him to be first because he's really waiting for Catinas sometime to throw, then to counter back. So probably just wants him to be first and then move. Yep. There he goes, being first with the jab and then angling off the ropes.
Well, Catinas needs to land something of consequence here in the third round for sure.
And Mahieddine just threw that right kick again. I think he even forgot about the cut on his shin.
Nice jab from Catinas. And you never really know when Mahieddin's hurt. He just kind of carries himself in a casual manner in the ring, doesn't he?
Yeah, he always seems cool.
Break.
Like right now, he could be rocked for all I know.
Stop.
I mean,
Break,
also, when have you seen
stand back. You
Mahieddine
understand?
outside of the ring not
Fight him.
smiling and laughing though,
Fight.
too?
Here are the scores from round number 2. It's a sweep for Mahieddine, so Catinas needs a knockdown here in the third. How does he get it?
Well, I mean, it's going to be trying to throw that overhand again, but I just don't know if he has that energy to be able to put it in combination. The one shot's not there, but at least there. Throw 2, 3, 4 back to back.
Oh, that one connected. But again, Mahieddine walks right through it.
That was a nice right uppercut there from Mahieddine. Good strategy against a forward pressure fighter coming in a straight line, who's shelling up.
Both men showing a lot of fatigue.
Stand back, fighters. Stop! Stand back. Fight.
I don't even know if Mahieddine has the energy to move as much anymore. He's content.
And there
fighting.
goes the mouthpiece out. Uppercut from Mahieddine. Blasts the mouthpiece with Catinas out.
Time. Fight.
Catinas is reminding me of a bigger Stone Cold Steve Austin for some reason. Doesn't he?
Oh, boy. You hit that one on the head, didn't you?
Punch up.
Oh.
There's a shot that lands for Catinas. He needs a few more of those with a minute to go.
Oh.
Mahieddine who's landing it.
Stand back, fighters. Please
As he
stand back.
sticks his tongue out at him.
Catinas enjoying this. But it's Mahieddine who's getting the better of these exchanges. And does so there.
I know Catinas is taking some big shots, but man, he's fun to watch. I'll take it.
Stop, fighters. Stand back. Stand back. Fight.
25 seconds left. Does Catinas have a home run shot in him?
It actually seems like he has the more power now. It's just they're throwing their whole bodies behind everything.
Head up.
10 seconds left. What a performance from Nordine Mahieddine. Great fight, exciting stuff here in the Netherlands. Well, that was fun.
I like that. That was really fun. Catinas made a great fight out of it. Always pressuring, landing those big power punches. And I mean, Mahieddine was outscoring him, but he was always in the fight the entire time. So I enjoyed that.
Well, coming up later tonight, it's the return of Luis Tavares, who is from right here in Rotterdam, and as you can imagine, is excited to fight in front of his hometown fans.
Well, it's wonderful. I can sleep at home comfortably in my own bed after the fight, after I win. So I like it. It puts on a little bit of pressure because fighting in front of my own crowd, everybody will be there. But it's the pressure, the kind of pressure that I like.
Let's take a look at some of these fun highlights. Catinas came out blasting like we expected, mixing levels really well, shoe shining to get upstairs. But Mahieddin's combinations were doing really well. His movement ended up splitting up his shin and couldn't really use his right kick much. But the fight was basically Catinas pressuring with big power punches and Mahieddine really using his punches, his low kicks, mixed some good uppercuts. But overall, a great fight. I mean, we saw Mahieddine have to dig deep, use his angles, fight off the ropes. I mean, he got himself his win, but like I mentioned, Catinas is a fun fighter, and I'm excited to bring him back to see what other fights we can put him for.
Here is the strike count, 121 of 226 for Nordine Mahieddine, 76 of 130 for Romania's Raul Catinas.
Strikes by zone. I mean, both were head punching, but for a heavyweight to see Mahieddine really hit the body and the legs really well, I think those leg kicks from Mahieddine were one of my favorites in this fight.
Tim Hughes now with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Let's take a look at the totals. One of our 5 ringside judges scores at 29-28. The other remaining 4 judges all have it 30-27, a unanimous decision. All for your winner, Nordine Mahieddine.
Nice to see the crowd showing their appreciation, a very well-versed, knowledgeable crowd. Some say, hey, if it's a heavyweight fight and I don't get a knockout, I feel like I've been ripped off.
Yeah, I mean, it was still a fun fight. I mean, I think they all know that he's been training with Badr, all the Moroccans, so he's probably got a little bit of extra fans here for him. But great fight. To see heavyweights go 3 rounds and be exciting in all 3 is something, you know.